When I first accepted this job as the supervisor of umpires, there were a lot of umpires out there that didn't feel they were getting the right schedule that they should have received. And I've got a motto for that, and that is, prove me wrong.
If you don't like the schedule, you think you could more, prove me wrong. If you didn't get a schedule, believe you should, prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong.
Well, Jim Clayton was probably the first umpire that I knew that proved me wrong. He happened to do it just 10 years ago, though. The first time I ever saw Jim Clayton was at one of our Florida camps. And Jim comes in and I'm watching Jim work the plate. First time he'd ever been to a camp. First time he'd ever been on a Division I ball field, even though it was an inter-squad game at the University of Central Florida. Jim's working the plate and he's calling all these pitches that are bouncing. And he's calling them for strikes. And I take Jim afterwards and I said, Jim, why are you calling all those pitches strikes? Those pitches are down. And Jim's like, well, I thought they hit the bottom of the knee as they crossed the plate. Isn't that part of the strike zone? And at first, when I got the answer, and after watching Jim for the week, I was sort of got the impression that Jim was the guy who sort of already knew it, and with that answer of, well, it hit the bottom of the knee, isn't that a strike? I thought, okay, this guy is, as we refer to in the camp business, as a yeah butter. One of those guys that, yeah, but I already know everything I need to know. But that wasn't the case with Jim. In fact, it was the exact opposite. Jim was so raw and so brand new to umpiring, especially at that level, that he just did not know any better. And from that time frame, he was the guy that has proved me wrong probably more than anybody else. In the past 10 years, not only did he come from a guy who was calling pitches that bounced in a Division I game, he's now gone to multiple Division I tournaments. Not only is he going to conference tournaments, he's now crew chiefing those conference tournaments. He's not a professional umpire. He's never been to professional umpire school. But he is someone that has dedicated himself over the past 10 years to becoming a Division I conference umpire. And again, the person who more than anybody else in the entire country that proved me wrong was Jim Clayton. And when you have someone with that much talent and with that much dedication, he's someone you have to have on staff.